I mean, my kids seem to like it, so I'm probably going to keep doing it. But thanks for the comment. I really appreciate anyone reaching out. Look for teaching the children tomorrow. Feels very Harvey Milk meets Harvey Dent. I'm here to recruit you.
The fit check.
My admin's actually very okay with me wearing heels. I'm coming to school in drag sometimes. I used to put on makeup, but now it's too early in the morning, so that's not happening anymore. But, like, yeah, they're pretty cool with it. They just think I'm making a safe place for my kids. First time going to school with a dash of makeup on. Little nervous. At this point, I am pretty much full-time teaching high school Spanish and a little bit of full-face drag. Lots of bearded drag. My students seem pretty cool about it, and it doesn't seem like my admins have any problem at all. So I guess I'm just lucky.
Well, I don't know. It's really messed up. Super gay.
Take your children out of public schools immediately. Wow. We're back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I hope you guys are once again prepared for some complete and utter nonsense. We got a jam-packed video full of it today. Strap in, hang on tight, because it's about to get bumpy in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
No truer words have ever been spoken, ever. All right. So we got a lot to get into today, guys. I missed you the past couple days. We took a little breather, so we should all be mentally prepared for this insanity that we're about to see. Before we get into it, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. I don't even know what else to say to these two gentlemen except thank you guys so much for helping keep this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are trying to sink us. If you guys haven't guessed already, I'm sure you have. Sponsor number one of today's video, none other than Steve Harla. Steve, thank you so much. I'm going to read real quick a part of what Steve wrote. It says, this one, and this will tell you who the second sponsor of today's video is. This one is an invite for the Boltonator. If he didn't already sponsor at the same time, for us to become the super sponsors. And for the Mike versus Everyone family and community, Steve says, feels like I've known you personally, Mike, and like we've been friends for years, and it's only been a month or two since Steve's been subscribed. I've said that before to you guys. This is a lot of you guys that have been in this community for a while. I feel like I know some of you personally. I know it sounds crazy, but Steve knows what I'm talking about here. It says, I'm grateful to be a part of this community. This one's from Steve Harloa's YouTube channel. So if you want to go check that out after this, it's Steve Harloa, Harloha. Check out his YouTube channel. Show him some love and support over there. Harla's Plumbing and the Boltonator and his restoration company. Much love and aloha. So Steve Harla, his YouTube channel, Steve Harloa. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Thank you for all the sponsorship, Steve. And I've said it before, but I'm super grateful to have you as a part of this amazing community. I'm super grateful that you are on this journey with all of us. Sponsor number two of today's video. Today's video is also being brought to you by the Boltonator, the man, the myth, the legend, none other than the Boltonator, who also has a YouTube channel. If you want to check that out after this video, go check it out. It's Boltinator with an exclamation point after it. Boltonator, thank you so much, sir. You guys, I don't know what else to say except thank you so much for all the love, support, sponsoring these videos. And all of you guys, you guys know you mean the world to me. I would sit here and make a 10-minute video just telling all you how much I love you and how much you all mean to me, but too many comments is people telling me to shut up and to play the clips. So if you'd like to sponsor the next video, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video unless stated otherwise by you. If you want to use a username, a nickname, if you want to shout out a YouTube channel, if you have an e-commerce store, an Etsy store, if you want to shout out your husband, wife, anything like that, that's how we're going to do it. All right. Place your attention on the screen behind me, please. Very quickly, it says, Moon Township Public Library Children's Department. Picture book of the day. I'm going to read these hashtags. Hashtag children's book. Hashtag children's librarian. Hashtag picture books. Hashtag story time. Hashtag we need diverse books. Hashtag the hips of the drag queen. Now, the book is called The Hips of the Drag Queen Go Swish, 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 Swish.
You think this is funny?
No, I think it's disgusting.
But no, they're not coming after the kids. They're not coming after the kids. That poor excuse for a teacher feature at the beginning that's bringing his whole personal life into the classroom. That said, oh, I'm here to recruit you. No, not focused on the kid. This public library children's department. Nope, not focused on the. Nope, not coming after the children. Anyway, let's get into it. Tough start, guys. I know, tough start. Oh, and listen, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. The community that I'm always praising, that I can't say enough good things about. Now's your chance to be a member of this community. Join us all on this journey. Listen, since that beginning with the teacher feature in the children's department of the public library, that was tough. Those are tough pills to swallow. So we're gonna our first clip will be a little humorous. This is one of the best. I'm putting a compilation together of the best TikToks that we've seen, in the past year or two. So this is definitely going to be up there. So check this out. It says, our Chinese food delivery guy liked our FJB flags, our F Joe Biden flags. Roll the film, please.
Yeah.
Right, time. And for you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Yeah, fuck Biden. I like you. Yeah.
Right, time. And for you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Yeah, fuck Biden. I like you.
Sorry, I played it twice. I've watched that video clip, to be honest with you, probably 20, 25 times. It gets funnier every time. This guy's our legend of the week. If we find a good video like this, we'll give him legend of the week. This Chinese food delivery driver gets our legend of the week. Legend of the month, we'll give it to him. And it looks like this lady tipped him pretty well. So thank you, sir. All right. Pretty much all downhill from here. So you have been warned. Moving right along. All right. So remember, it's not a cult. It's not a cult. Can't call it a cult. It's definitely not. So it says, if you're wondering what to get me for Xmas, Dr. St. Fauci doll. Roll it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot. Listen, my fear is that for these type of people, there's no coming back. They're too far gone. I could be wrong, but I just... All right, let's keep it moving. All right, next up, it says in the comment, can I ask what the difference is between... Ni, nem, ner. It literally says N-E-N-E-M and then N-I-R. Ni, nem, ner. And them. What the what? Can I ask what the difference is between ni, nem, ner, and them/them pronouns are in relation to being gender queer? What does that even... Totally just curious. I don't even know what any of that means. Roll the film, please.
So there's not a huge difference, besides that's what I'm comfortable with. Plenty of genderqueer people use they, them pronouns. Most genderqueer people use they, them pronouns. But sometimes we find sets that work better for us, and that's what ni, nem, near is for me. This is not disrespectful. This is lovely. You can Google it as well, but here's one sentence. Ni went to the market with near friends who love nem. Ni went to the market with near friends who love nem. I hope this helps.
What the fuck does that even mean?
What? Ni went to the market with near friends who love nem. That's what it says. Ni went to the market with near friends who love nem.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
What I'm wondering is if these folks with the purple and pink and blue and orange hair, if this is how they communicate with each other, do they really talk like this? I'm not around them, so I don't know. Let's keep it moving. All right, listen, in a normal world, in normal times, I would say what this lady says is things that didn't happen for 1,000, please, Alex. What she says is outrageous. You know what? I believe her 100%. I 100% believe her. It says, no facts equals no Santa. Roll the film, please.
In the grocery line, and there's a woman ahead of me talking to her friend that was with her, telling her about how she scheduled all of her kids for their, COVID vaccination appointments. Well, she had one of her kids with her who was a little boy. And of course, his reaction to hearing this was, no, I don't want to get a shot. They hurt. Please don't make me get a shot. Blah, 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 blah. Typical kid response, Her reaction to him was this. If you don't get your COVID vaccination, Santa can't come to the house and bring you gifts. Because Santa can only come into the houses of vaccinated children to bring them gifts. So that's what we're doing now. So the little kids in Timmy's class that maybe can't get the shot, Santa ain't coming to their house? Okay.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
What? That's insanity. People have lost their minds. Now, I've told you guys before about the story about this past summer where my uncle kind of exiled me from going up to his lake house where all my family from all over the country goes, all over the United States goes for the summer, throughout different times of the summer. He said, nope, you didn't get the shot, you can't come up. No rhyme or reason, just nope, you didn't get the shot, you can't come up. So I absolutely believe this is going on, and this is sick and disgusting. These people are lunatics. My uncle is a lunatic. He's lost his mind. All these people have lost their damn minds. Moving right along. All right, let's get another lesson in, another English lesson in pronouns from these geniuses. Can you do one for that's? It's one of my it's one of my pronouns. That's. I don't think we've heard this one yet. Roll the film, please.
That forgot that's M&M's. That we're supposed to take it home with that, but no, that had to go home or something. Whatever.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I don't even know. But hey, one thing I do know, what we always say here, this channel, this community, that never fails. What do we always say, guys? What do we always say with these people?
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Apparently is an art.
Oh my God, that never gets old. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So this is our newest inductee into the Liberal Meltdown Wall of Shame. We haven't had an induction ceremony into the Wall of Shame for, I don't know, a couple weeks, I think. So figured we would do one today. Our newest inductee into the Liberal Meltdown Wall of Shame. Welcome, sir, ma'am, they, them. I don't know. Anyway, you're up. Speaking of liberals melting down, the newest politician on the right to make the left and the libs and the Democrats just lose it and melt down is Representative Lauren Boebert, who is a Republican congresswoman out of Colorado, I believe. I could be mistaken. So you guys, the last video, you guys remember, I posted Representative Thomas Massey had a Christmas card, a Christmas picture of him and his family, his kids. They were all holding guns, and the libs lost it. They're making TikToks about it. Well, same here. So Lauren Boebert says, The Boberts have your 6 at Rep Thomas Massey. No spare ammo for you though, because in Massey's picture he said Christmas with the Massey or something. It said, "Dear Santa, bring us some ammo." So Bobert says no spare ammo. She's got all her young boys there. They all got some pretty nice guns. Looks like they all got matching AR-15s or something. Trigger disciplines, you know, nobody's fingers on the trigger. This kid doesn't even have, he's just holding the grip completely, no fingers on the trigger. So it's good. Listen, I'm all for teaching your kids how to use guns when they're young. I shot a rifle the first time when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, a hunting rifle. I didn't go hunting. They're just practicing us, teaching us as young kids how to respect and handle guns. And now I know how to respect and handle guns, and I do. So there's that. They're trying to the squad. Ayanna Presley, Corey Bush, AOC, Ilhan Omar. They're trying to strip her of her committee assignments or whatever. They're trying to censure her, some crazy stuff for this picture. These people are lunatics. The squid squad. Moving right along. All right, next up. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, roll the film, please.
Every single human on this fucking planet has hair. But because mine grows in a different spot than what other people think matches the genitals I was born with, suddenly it's a problem. Suddenly or that somehow I don't take care of myself because I have facial hair. How does any of this shit make sense? How? Please.
I'm the bearded lady, but are you one of the freaks?
Did you guys see that?
I don't know, lady or sir, do whatever you want. If you want to, I thought when the picture first came up, it was a young Roy Orbison or something. I don't know. Do what you want. I just moving right along. All right, unrealistic things I want for Christmas.
Jingle bell,
get vaccinated. Of course.
Jingle bell. How about no?
No.
Listen, if my stance is if you got the shot, great. If you didn't get it, great. Don't care. It's not my business. Nobody's health is my issue. My health is my issue. So my parents were trying to talk me into getting it when I first. Well, you should go get it. They're giving away this. They're giving away free hamburgers and a lottery ticket and this and that. I'm good. You got yours. You're old. My parents are older, a little health. Their health is a little compromised. It's okay. You guys got yours. You're good. That's great. But let's just leave me alone. Keep it moving. All right, we've talked about the shot. We've talked about pronouns. Now let's talk about some racism. All right, what's the guy got writing on his face? We're lucky to be white. This should be interesting. Let me get my big head out the way. And roll the film, please.
What do you mean we're lucky to be white?
It's not luck, it's privilege.
We're privileged that people see us, not a color.
Privilege that we don't get stared at when we walk into the room.
Privilege that we don't get followed by security when we go shopping.
Or pulled over when we're in the wrong neighborhood.
We're privileged because society was set up for us, and our silence keeps it in place.
We're privileged, and that's unfair.
You need to shut the fuck up!
I bet they don't even pay these people. They'll say, oh, you can atone for your whiteness, and, this is your way of giving back to the black community. Let us scribble on your face some anti-white rhetoric and go apologize for your color. What? Can you imagine? They couldn't pay me enough money to do this nonsense. What an idiot. Pathetic. These people are pathetic. And they say you don't have to walk into a store with a security following you around. Well, I'm thinking we've seen 15, 20, 25 maybe videos in the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks of people breaking into stores, running into stores, raiding stores, looting stores. And they all seem to have one thing in common. And I'll leave it at that. Time to keep my mouth shut. Moving right along. All right, we'll stay on the theme of race. We've had this young lady in our videos here before. She reminds me, I was trying to think, who does she remind me of? And I nailed it. A young Joy Reid from MSNBC, the race lady on MSNBC. Bingo, this reminds me of exactly a young Joy Reid. All right, so let's see what this nice young lady has to say. It says, okay, now let's talk about lip filler. Roll it.
Let's talk about lip filler. If you currently have lip filler, warning, you're not going to like this video. Generally speaking, if you're white, warning, you're not going to like this video. We just finished talking about white people and tanning. Click this comment to go see that discussion. Now let's move on to the lips. I'm going to say this and a lot of y'all are not going to like it, but I do not care. Lip filler is cosmetic blackface. Betsy, one of my mutuals, was one of the first people I saw talk about this, but I'm just going to add in my little 2 cents. Because it pisses me the off to see that these big, juicy, voluptuous lips, something that I used to get made fun of as a child heavily, is now being glorified by white people. Now all the white people want it. I know that a lot of us are a product of our environment and we're bombarded by what we see in the media, and a lot of y'all are like, oh, this is the new beauty standard? Okay, I want this. But the reason I mentioned specifically white people is because y'all have the privilege of not having to actually think about where that shit comes from. So let's look at the history quickly, shall we? Here's an example of a classic minstrel getup. For those who don't know, minstrel shows were a form of racist American entertainment. I'm not going to go in depth to educate you on the details. You can Google it yourself. But this is how we were depicted. Notice the big red lips. Emphasize our big, juicy, voluptuous motherfucking lips were the butt of y'all's joke. Something that we were heavily scrutinized for up until very recently. But then y'all decided that it was cute, and you decided that you wanted it, so you took it.
Hey, where are the white women at?
I'm not racist. Every Martin Luther King Day, I order a cup of dark roast.
Listen, I genuinely feel bad for this young lady. She's going to end up just like Joyless Reid at the race lady at MSNBC. She's going to hate white people. She's going to be spewing this anti-white rhetoric, probably to a larger audience as she's already doing. With her TikToks. It's just sad. It's sad. Someone steered this woman, this young lady, in the complete wrong direction. Let's keep it moving. All right, we're going to stay on this theme for one more. And we're almost done here, guys. This will run a little long, but I'm okay with it. We're having fun. It's been a couple of days since I got on here. This is my happy place on here with you guys. You guys keep me motivated, inspired. You guys keep me laughing with the comments. So, and speaking of that, you guys already know. Smash that thumbs up button. Like that comment section up. Share this video out so people can see what's really going on out there. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. And I once again got to give a big, huge shout out to the 2 gentlemen that sponsored this video, that have sponsored several videos, and that are always showing so much love and support. Steve Harla, thank you, sir. You can check him out on YouTube under Steve Harloa. Also, the Boltonator, thank you so much, sir, under the same name on the YouTube's Boltonator, ! Both great YouTube channels. Go check them out. I highly recommend it after this video. And I just want to say thank you, guys. I don't even know what else to say. I'm so grateful for this, everything here. All of you guys, the almost 8,000 people that we have here, the sponsors of these videos, everything. It's just amazing. It's mind-blowing to me that this... I'm going to shut up now. We're almost done, so you guys won't have to deal with me running my mouth anymore. Roll the film, please.
Stitch this and tell me something that white people aren't ready to hear.
White people who are not racist are the reason why racism is alive and well today.
You've learned to normalize racism because chances are your grandparents or parents or siblings, cousins, uncles, someone in your family is racist. You have friends that are racist, co-workers who will confide their racist thoughts to you in the absence of people of color. And while you may not agree with them, you've learned to agree to disagree. You wouldn't agree to disagree about child pornography or domestic violence or harm to domestic pets. But you've learned to do that with racism and love them still. There's no surprise that you're willing to vote for someone who's racist because you've learned to basically accept people. Some of you will even marry them, all while calling yourself an ally, not realizing that you're emboldening them, complicit in your silence and your tolerance. If a racist confides in you, you're their safe space.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
Well, I guess I'm racist.
What? So if you're not a racist, but you know a racist, then you are a racist. I don't know where these people learn this stuff, but anyway. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure I got a really good idea this video is going to be demonetized. They've been clamping down really hard. The terms of service have changed. Everything's changing. Like I said before, they demonetized the past 4 videos for the first 24 hours. So just saying. Also, I was going to mention, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, but I already... Sorry, too much of this fries my brain. Let's keep it moving. I know I had something else intelligent to say, but all right. It says, as an indigenous person, I will not be celebrating Thanksgiving. Okay. That's your choice living in this country. You got the freedom not to celebrate Thanksgiving. Roll it. It says, we still mourn the loss of our people. We will take back what's ours, huh?
You people are a circus.
Sorry. Unreal. There's just no gratitude for anything. These people have zero gratitude. You'll take back what's your... No, you won't. Just stop. You're not. Just enough. Enough of your game playing and LARPing or whatever you're doing. Just stop. Go find something constructive to do. Keep it moving. All right, we're going to end it on a good one. This one's funny. It's got nothing to do with... well, kind of. It does, actually. This is funny. It's kind of scary because... I don't know. They made a movie about this recently. I can't remember what it's called. I saw it and it wasn't that great. So, this is kind of frightening. This guy does a skit. He's super funny. This is good. So anyway, if you made it this far, if you made it to the end, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I cannot do this alone. So thank you. And sorry I got a little tripping over my own tongue there at the end. Like I said, too much of this fries the brain. I remember what I wanted to say, what I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you guys something pretty important. Slipped my mind. I guess it wasn't that important. Anyway, meanwhile, in 2022, roll the film, please.
Warning, a cough has been detected. For your safety and the safety of others, authorities have been dispatched and will be arriving at your location shortly. You will be taken to the nearest quarantine facility where you will be tested and monitored. Please remain at your location. Unauthorized movement is strongly prohibited. We're all in this together.
That was fun. That was good. That was funny. It's frightening. Very frightening, but funny. Good skit. All right, that's a wrap. All right, and to end it, in case you haven't seen enough evidence to get your kids out of public schools, it says, when I hear a student casually gender me correctly. This is another teacher feature. And I always love seeing in the comments, every time we show something like this or show a teacher feature clip, John Fisher, member of the greatest community on the YouTubes, always says in the comments, thank you for showing these clips. You reminded me that I definitely made the right decision in pulling my kid out of this public school. So, John, you definitely made the right decision. Definitely. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I cannot do this alone. So if you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. And gonna get on more of a regular schedule. Like I said, I got some good stuff planned for the new year. We just got to make it through this holiday season. Things are getting crazy, guys. So make sure you're taking care of yourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know, check in on your friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. We're going to get through this together. I have your back. I know you guys have mine. In the words of the great George Washington, stay strapped or you might get clapped. Till next time, love you guys. Peace.